Some of y'all be asking the wrong question. You want to know, how do you trust a man, or when to leave, or if this is the right person, or if this is the right moment in which you should stay because the situation is getting hard. What you really need to be asking is, how do I trust my own intuition and listen to my own discernment? Or trust my discernment and listen to my intuition. Either way, you need to learn how to trust you. There's been too many times where I've talked to individuals who've seen the red flags right in the beginning, but decided to not pay attention to them because they wanted to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of doubt of what? Of what? When somebody shows you their character, that is exactly who they are. So what is it that you're trying to benefit of doubt? What is it? What is that? What are we doing exactly? Sometimes people put on these faces to be able to stay in these relationships, knowing deep down inside that, yeah, it might hurt to walk away, but the right thing to do would be to walk away. And we don't want to be honest with ourselves that we're doing this shit out of fear, right? Like, fear that I won't find somebody else, fear that I'll end up by myself, fear that the next person will be just as bad. Whatever that fear is rooted in, you're keeping yourself in a place that you've outgrown, or you're keeping yourself in a place where you were supposed to learn a lesson and move along. I know women that are like, there's no need to get married because a man will still go outside and embarrass you. But does he have an embarrassing spirit, sis? Did you see that from the beginning? Now, yeah, in some cases, some people just really put up this mask and they stay in this character for X amount of time. And maybe some of those red flags weren't flagging enough. And you wanted to go ahead and give that benefit of the doubt, whatever that means. And you ignored what was clearly right in front of you. And in those cases, I say learn a lesson and move on. Life is not supposed to be about being stuck in emotions. And a lot of times, as women, we make emotional decisions and not logical ones. And that's not to say that sometimes when we're making an emotional decision, that decision is not based in truth. But sometimes, even in the sense of love, you have to use logic. Because sometimes it's really not them that you love. It's the idea of what love is supposed to feel like. The idea of what this relationship was supposed to be. And you get yourself caught up in that delusion. That shit ain't happened. It ain't there yet. That's just something that you want to happen. A lot of people are out here looking for real love and love that feels sweet and good, not realizing that relationships are not always supposed to feel good, because you should be growing, and growth does not feel good. You should be learning, and sometimes learning does not feel good, because you find yourself in a space where your current understanding and your current logic is not working out this situation. You have to be able to be in the moment and learn as you go. Everybody wants love to be an R&B song, but love does not always lull you to sleep and make you, splash waterfalls in the past. Sometimes it dries you up like a desert, and it's like a fucking headache, and it keeps you awake. But you have to learn how to use your intuition, use your discernment to figure out whether or not this is a lesson that I need to be keeping myself steeped in, or has the lesson already passed and now I'm torturing myself by staying.